I'm gonna go up and see my mother on this Sunday afternoon at 12:45. Did you all turn your clocks back? Spring ahead, fall back. I got all mine turned back except the one in my van here. I gotta do that sometime here. You gotta have something. I forget how you do it in here. I don't even remember how you turn the clock ahead. I'm gonna have to fiddle around with it. Anyway, I got all the ones in the house turned back. So it'll be dark tonight at like 5:30. Anyway, we're gonna stay on the main highway today. Just because, I guess. I don't know, what was I gonna say? Let me think a minute. Where was I thinking? Anyway, I got some money left over from my big lottery winning there yesterday. I think $20 or something. 19 and some change. And I'm kind of wanting to run up to the... I've been wanting to do this keto diet thing, and I just don't have a lot of keto-friendly food at home. So I'm going to run up to Save-A-Lot, get some lettuce and onions, tomatoes, peppers, some things to make a salad. If you use blue cheese or mayonnaise for dressing, there's hardly any carbs in it. So I've done this keto thing before, so I mean, I know what works. I lost 100 pounds back in 2008, but then I gained it all back. It's a tough diet to stick with, as I've said before, especially when you were brought up with pasta and bread. Good stuff like my mom used to make. And Italian food isn't the best for keto. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go see my mother. I just talked to my daughter. She wants me to call when I get up there so she can talk to my mom on my phone. The phone my mother has is, I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's got a real low volume to it. It's hard to hear her. And then she can't hear me to begin with. So it's kind of frustrating. So I'll call my daughter on my phone, and then she can talk to my mom. I guess my daughter's doing pretty good. She got her and her husband had 2 cars, 2 little Miatas, convertibles, that they had when they were in Japan. And they had them shipped over here to Georgia when they left, when they got stationed at Fort Moody in Japan, or in Georgia. So they were expecting 6 or 8 months, I guess, for them to come, but they finally got here. They got here already, I mean. So her and her husband have been fiddling around with their cars. They both bought new cars when they got here. Not brand new cars, but pretty new cars. So now they have their beloved Miatas. They have identical Miatas. They're both white. They both look the same, except for a few customizations. Her husband, he likes to fiddle around with his and work on the engine and wheels and tires and all that kind of stuff. My daughter has nice wheels and tires on hers too, but he gets more into it than she does, I think. So that's what we're going to do today. It's 55 degrees today. More sunshiny skies. And another ice cold breeze out. It's so windy. So ice cold, that wind. Yesterday was warmer. Today's quite a bit colder with that wind. Anyhow, I got up this morning. I did sleep a couple hours last night. Got up this morning, I made some eggs and fried some Spam. That's pretty keto friendly. And I don't know. I'm gonna get the stuff for salads, and then I'm gonna get a big 5-pound thing of hamburger if they have it. They haven't had those big rolls lately. I mean, they've been kind of hit or miss for some reason. They used to be there like reliably. Every time you went in they had them, but now sometimes you go in, they don't have them. I wonder what's going on there. Because I like that 73. Well, they have 80-20 and they have 73-24, whatever that is, but I like the 73-24. The best for making hamburgers. Of course, now in the keto you can't have the buns. You know, that's kind of... It's tough going without bread. I know you can buy the carb-friendly stuff, but at least the ones that I've tried are pretty bad. I also want to get a stick of pepperoni if I can find one. So I don't know whether to go to the store first or go to my mother's first. I probably should go to the store first and get that over with. Because that'll only take 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Because I don't mess around. When I go in the store, pretty much when I go in the store for anything, I have a list. And I go straight to the products I want, and then I leave. Most of the time. Sometimes I get in Walmart and get carried away over in the sporting goods section. And then I spend more money than I ought to. I still like stocking up on camping supplies, even though I haven't been camping like I said I was going to. Because a lot of that stuff's good for emergencies around the house and stuff too, so that's my excuse. What is gas up here today? $3.55 for gas. So it hasn't really moved in the last couple days. We'll see what happens, I wonder, after the election. Of course, a barrel of gas, I always check every day the gas, oil, and gold, silver, all that stuff. And the price of an barrel of oil's, I think, only like 69 bucks or something. So I don't know if the gas is going to go. It should go up. It should be about 10 cents a gallon is what it should be. But we know how that is. I know a lot of you post on there what your gas prices are. Most of you are a lot lower than what we have here. But I'm not sure. Pennsylvania, I think, has the highest gas tax in the nation, where if not the highest, close to the highest. I think we have 69 cents a gallon is our gas tax. So I know a lot of you post your gas prices, and if I add 69 cents to it, that's just about what we're at. So our roads and bridges are just as bad as everybody else's. So I don't know what they're doing with all that gas tax money, but they're not fixing anything with it. That's a for sure. I think it's probably going to, like everything else, going to those other people that shouldn't be here. Well, I don't think the sniffles are quite as bad today. Boy, yesterday was a rough day with all the pollen or whatever. Today's not so bad. Burger King. There's a Perkins right there. I'll tell you, that place was always jam-packed. Perkins restaurant. They're good, and I like them, but they're not really like special or anything. But boy, they're always packed. Every time you go by there, the parking lot's full. They have pretty good food, but it's kind of expensive. My son and I ate there. We went there a few times. We were going to make it a regular thing, like every other Saturday or something, go for breakfast, but that kind of fell apart because either I don't feel like it, or he's busy, or we're broke. That's the most likely part of it. So anyway, that didn't work out. I didn't know they had an iPhone store right there. I should stop in and see if they can put a new battery in my old 6S, because it has a good camera, but the battery's shot. It only lasts a couple hours of use. It doesn't stabilize very well either. Like if I put it on the dash, the videos are kind of jumpy. What's going on here? Another big Trump thing. Or is that Harris? I don't know what that is. I couldn't tell. The flag was blowing in the wind. I think it was a big thing for Harris. Souvenirs, t-shirts, and flags, and such as that. Alright, well, I'll get back to you. Stick around. I'm here at my mom's, but she don't want to be on film today, but here's her room anyway. I know you saw it before, but just wanted to tell you she don't want to be on. They didn't set her clock back yet. I should do that, but she can't see it anyway. She's got a little clock that you push a button on and it tells her the time. Sorry, she's in the bathroom. She's just coming out. Well, I left my mother's there about a half hour ago. Heading down Mountain Run Road. I'm getting home. It's 4:30. I looked at the clock on my van. I didn't set it back yet. It's 4:30. I suppose it'll be dark by 5:30. Sun's already going down. Down, down, down. And we're heading home. She didn't want to be on video, so she was okay today, I guess. Not good, but not bad either, I guess. She was sad and Try to cheer her up. Did get a few laughs out of her once in a while. They don't keep that very warm in there. She has a heater right in her room, you know, but she's always been a cold-blooded person, I guess. Always bundled up all the time. I didn't think it was cold in her room, but she had her jacket on and a vest on. But she was like that all the time. We used to always make fun of her because she was always wearing a jacket or a coat when everybody else thought it was so hot. But she's so skin and bones. She don't have any insulation. She's always been thin, but not as thin as she is now. So we're heading home. I've got some groceries at Save a Lot. I'll do a video probably later tonight. I don't think I can put it on this video because it'll be long, depending on how much I jibber jabber right now. But it's cooling off. Probably gonna be a cold one tonight. So what else is new? Nothing. That's the only thing I did up there, was went to Save a Lot and went over to see my mother. Oh, the good thing was, talked to my daughter before I went up, and so I called her. I called my daughter while I was there, and so she got to talk to my mother for probably half an hour. That was great. And also the big surprise, my daughter's gonna come up on Thanksgiving. Her and her husband both. She said her mother lives in Dayton, Kentucky, which is right near Cincinnati. And that's where my daughter used to live, Cincinnati, there for a while. Anyway, they're gonna, for Thanksgiving, they're gonna fly up to see her mother, and then her mother's coming up here for Thanksgiving because her mother and dad live up here. So then my daughter's gonna come up, my daughter and her husband are gonna come up with her mother, and for a Thanksgiving weekend, so that'll be nice. I'll get to see my daughter. Hopefully we can have a nice fire outside and burn up some wood and make some mountain pies and roast some marshmallows and cook some hot dogs and have a good time. She likes doing that. She's an outdoorsy girl. She just said that where she lives down there in Georgia, that there's not really any good hiking trails or anything, that she has to travel about an hour or so to get anywhere where there's really nice hiking trails. But she does. There's a lot of I lost track here. But she likes it down there. Valdosta, Georgia. She said she likes it there. It's not, where they live is not too big of a city or anything. And they got their, I told you that. She got her cars back. They got their cars and all doodads from the house that they had in Okinawa. So she's busy putting all that stuff away. I wish we'd see some deer. Or some turkey, maybe. I don't know if they turned their clocks back or not, the deer and turkey. They're probably confused. Like we are. This time change always kind of upsets everything. The balance of life, I guess, with sleep cycle and that kind of thing. So tomorrow morning, what? 6 o'clock, it'll be light out. Oh, what's that? Oh, no. Thought that was a grouse. It was the leaves. And we're here at the Boy Scout camp. What's going on? What's this sign say? Haunt. No, that's over with. The haunt. I think they had some kind of thing here for Halloween. But it's over with. Halloween's over. Oh, you know what? I never did carve my pumpkins. I'm still going to open them up, though, because I want to get the seeds out of them. But darn it, I never did carve the pumpkins out. I'll probably still do it. Make a face on them. At any rate, I'm going to get the seeds out because I want to roast those. Ah, darn it, I don't know. I just seem like so busy all the time. Busy, but not busy. Busy and lazy, I guess. Don't feel like doing it today, I'll do it tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes and then I don't do it. Oh well. I liked having pumpkins on my porch anyway. Maybe I can make pumpkin pie. I never made one of those in my life. That's probably doubtful. I'll get the seeds out, that's about it. So Thanksgiving coming up next. I'm gonna have to keep my eyes open for if they put turkey on sale. Snag one of them up here in the next week. So I heard there's going to be a shortage of turkey. So they say, anyway, that's what I heard. And I heard grab it early. Grab your turkey early. Because if you wait till the last minute, you might not get one. Why everything's in shortages anymore, I don't know. The hamburger there at Save-A-Lot. Those tubes, they always have them tubes. But it's been pretty iffy lately. Sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. Last time I was there, they didn't have any. Today they only had 3. And I grabbed one of them. You know, those 5-pound logs. Whatever you want to call them. So I got one. There was only 3 there. I got a thing of pork chops, a family pack. They were a pretty good deal. $1.69 a pound. So I'll probably do a grocery haul separate again. Seem to be better separate anyway. Alrighty then, well. Everybody have a good rest of your Sunday night. Get ready for the big week coming ahead. Stay frosty.